All right? This is our review to get us ready for our assessment tomorrow. Okay? So first thing we'll do, I'll go through it with you, but I really don't want to be writing a lot of the answers on here. Because I need to see what you can do and what you can't do. Okay? So I'm going to guide you through it. I'll let you know where we're at. But if you're not listening, and you get it wrong, that's not my fault, is it? Okay? So I'm just getting you ready. This is like a practice test. Okay? So here we go. Number 1. It says, write the number 8. That's all you have to do. Write the number 8 on this blank line. Jacob, now go ahead. Write the number 8. Eyes back on me when you're ready. Okay, when I see you're looking at me, then I know that we can move on. Okay? All right, number 2. You see 2 numbers there. Draw a circle around the number 9. Draw a circle, just draw a circle around the number 9. That's it. That's it. It's a review. All right, number 3. If you need me to repeat something, please raise your hand. Don't look at your neighbor to see what you have to do, because that's called cheating. Okay, you have to do your own work. All right. All right, and number 3. We see the number 5, blank, 7. What is the number that is missing? Please write it in when you're counting. 5, blank, 7. Write the number. Dean, I didn't ask you to shout out the answer. We never shout out the answer unless I ask you to. But you said it out loud. You just said it. You didn't even hear yourself. I heard you. Don't say the answers. Okay? Write the number that's missing. You just write it and don't say anything. Okay? All right. So 5, blank, 7. Write that missing number. Okay? When you're counting your head, what comes after 5, right? Thumbs up, we're all good? Okay. All right, and number 4. Remember, we have different parts. One part and a second part. When we bring them together, we have a whole, okay? So this is a way to make 10. So look at the red cubes. Write that first part on the first blank. Count the red cubes and write down the first part of 10. This is one way to make 10. Just the red. And then write your second part, the blue cubes, on this blank. All right? So those are our 2 parts. Come on, write the second part. Okay guys, soon I'm going to start marking out points for backwards numbers. So please be careful. I might not do it yet, but I'm going to start doing it pretty soon, next chapter. Alright, Alright, lift and turn to the next page. Okay, find number 5. It looks like this. Just lift that one page. It's still got the purple around it. Look for this page. Just the one page. Yep, just the one. Just the one. Just one page you're lifting. You're lifting shape. See that? There you go. It's on the back here. All right, everyone's there?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. All right. Here you go. All right, can you please draw a circle around the number 10? Please draw a circle around the number 10. Draw a circle around the number 10. All right. Okay. Look over at the next one there, number 6, we have a blank. Please write the number 7. Please write the number 7. Okay. All right, and number 7, we're going to count the number of cubes and then tell me how many on the line. Count the number of blue cubes and go ahead and write the number on the line. You'll mark them and count them. That helps you to mark them. Please count the blue cubes and write it on the line. Eyes here. All right, eyes back up here when you're ready. Okay. All right, we have a lot of blanks here, number 8, don't we? I need you to practice writing your numbers, starting from 1 and then you're going to end with 10. So start with 1, and then keep counting up and writing your numbers. Go left to right. Go ahead. Get started. Just keep counting up and keep going all the way up, and then by the end, you're going to end with 10. Come on, get started, Brayden. Get started. Write your numbers all the way up to 10. Each blank gets a number. Keep going. Keep going. All the way up to 10. Good job. Keep going. Yeah. Stop right there. Okay. When you're done, look up here. All you're going to do is flip it over. Keep going. You're not done. You're not done. You're still keep going. Keep going. Keep going. After 5. Keep going. Okay, so this one, remember when we do it, there's going to be one done for us, and then we are going to do it ourselves. Okay, so everyone's looking here now. Run the reteach parts in green on the outside. Okay, all right. So see what they did here? They counted the shells, wrote the number. Counted the turtles, wrote the number. So what you're going to do is count the beach balls, write the number. Count the baskets, write the number. No, turn the whole thing over. Turn the whole thing over. Go ahead. Sit correctly. Sit on your bottom. And then just stop and wait. Just mark them, count them, write the number, and then eyes back up here. Turn around. Turn right this way. All right. It's pretty simple, but a lot of times, guys, if you're still sitting there, count them again. Make sure you have the right number. Don't just sit there. It's always good to count again. Sometimes we miscount. It happens. I know. It's okay. Beach balls? Yeah. Beach balls in the baskets.
Just write it one time.
No, just one time.
Write it one time.
Yeah, just write it once. Just write it once. I don't need it twice. I just said to write the number. Don't write it 2 times. I only want to write it once. That's it. Okay. All right. Over here, we've got these like little squares that kind of look like a die, don't they? There's a lot of dots on these. So what they have here is they drew counters. All right. So what you're going to do is you're going to count the dots, and then you're going to draw me the same amount of counters that there are dots. Got that? So you're going to represent the dots by the number of counters that you have. So count the dots carefully, draw me counters to match. Here we go. Shh. Quiet. Count to yourself. What? Count the dots and draw me counters to match the same amount of dots. So you see how they did here? No, they had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they drew 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 counters. Okay? No, you have to count the dots though first. Count those first and then draw me that many counters. And then just pencils down when you're done. Do the next one too. Do number 3 and number 4. Do them both. Turn around, stop turning around. Left forward. Okay? Double check that you have the same amount of counters. Okay. If you think you have the correct number, okay, it's always good to go back and double check your work. Count the dots again. Make sure your counters match. If you don't have the same number, then you gotta fix it. Okay, if you think you're ready, go ahead and lift this page. Turn it. You're gonna see some octopus and some clams. Alright? Alright. Look, there's too many pages. You turn too many. Go back one. Go back one. There. Okay, guys, you're doing the same thing here. You're gonna count the octopus. Okay, go back. Flip too many pages. Count the octopus, write the number once. Count the clams, write the number once. Okay. There you go. Okay, there we are. That's what we want right here. Mark Count and mark them. Write the number. Right there. Just wait. Good. All right, Riley, keep counting and writing the numbers. All right, and again. Oh, people are still counting. Go ahead. Double check them. Write the number just once for me.
How many was it?
No, we're not on it. We're here. Count the afterwards. Sit. Sit. Okay. Just write the number once for me. Erase this one. I just want once. Alright, so guys, you're gonna do the same thing down here. Count the dots and then draw that many counters. Count the dots, draw the counters. Same thing again. Carefully, quietly count to yourself. Benny, let's go. Get counting. Count the dots.
Okay.
Okay,
How many five are
you skipped it.
Oh, yeah. Like five.
That's backwards.
How many do you count?
Sit up there, Brayden. Sit up, buddy. Here.
Count them. Make sure you cross them out when you count them.
Write that number.
There you go. Write that one down. Write that number down.
Good.
Sit up straight, honey, while you're doing it.
And then draw me that many counters, okay? Like you did before.
There you go. I'm the same as you. You're gonna count it up and then show how many count. Okay?
Double check your counters. Count it all again. I know it's a lot of counting, guys, so keep doing it. You got it. You got it. Okay, these match. Is this a counter hand? It's hard for me to see, so make sure you can count them too. Go back and count them. Because if I can't see your counters, guys, I'm gonna mark it wrong. Don't put counters on top of one another, guys, because if I can't count them, and it's gonna be hard for me to count, then I'm gonna have to mark it wrong. So make sure I can see each counter easily. Buddy, no, you can't use pencils that small.
Okay, now do the next one.
This is why you don't sit there and sharpen your pencils all day. That's all you've been doing. We're gonna send that thing home today. Okay, take it, flip it over when you're ready. And now you're gonna see some fish. Okay, so see what they did here. They counted the fish and wrote the number. Okay, so I need you to count the bathing suits and write the number. You can even practice writing it twice. Just twice.
Are you done?
Quietly count to yourself, so you're not distracting others. And write the number maybe 2 times for me.
Okay.
Okay. All right, now back up here. All right. This one I want to make sure everyone's with me. Okay. You're going to need a red and blue crayon. Get a red and
Count the
blue
bathing
crayon.
suits and write that number twice.
Red and blue. All right, eyes back up here when you're ready.
How many count?
Yeah.
Okay, write that number 2 times.
Okay. All right, so here's what's happening. They are showing us different ways to make 10 with the kids, right? So here they did 5 red, 5 blue, 1 red, and 9 blue. So you are going to do the same thing. You're going to color some red, and then you're going to color the rest blue. Color some red, and then the rest blue. But listen, you can't do this one. You can't do 5 and 5, and you can't do 1 and 9. You can't copy these ones. If you do the same ones, I have to mark it wrong. Okay? So come up with another way, color a different amount of red. Okay, you can color 2. You can do 3 red. You can do 4 red. You can do 9 red. You can do 8 red. There's a lot of different amounts you can do. So go ahead and start with your red first. Start at the top row always, left to right. Color some red, and then color the rest blue. Color some red, and then color the rest blue. And then do the same thing on the next one. Choose a different amount of red, and then color the rest of them blue. And these are different ways to make 10. You just can't do the same as the ones that are there. Aiden, go ahead and color all of them blue. You have to color the whole 10 red, right? So you have some of them red, and you gotta do all the rest of them blue. The whole 10 frame has to be colored in.
Okay, so pick something different. It can't be one red, it can't be 5 red, it can't be.
Yes, because right now you only have 5 colored. I need all 10 colored in.
How many reds?
Color each one in. Here, Riley, no. You already did these 2 red. You always start in the top row. You don't color any. Guys, quiet with your crayons. Evelyn, please stop. Okay. You can't do this down here. You started with red. Start in the top row. Now all the rest of them have to be blue.
Somebody's name up there.
Okay?
So what are you gonna pick next? You can't have one red, you can't have.
Alright guys, just a little note to self, just so everyone knows this. You can't color some red up here, and then also some down here. I remember they have to be connected in a cube train, unless you were coloring in a bunch of these red and then you went down to the next row, that's different. But you can't just color some in the top row and also some in the bottom, and then all those are blue.
So we can connect, right? We can carry on, you're saying? So that-
Yeah, so if you do all these like right on top, you can keep going. You could do that.
Yeah, we're good. We did it right.
Yeah.
Everyone's so right over here, guys.
Yeah, it looks like everyone was kind of getting that. And you know what, it's a nice way to think about it. A lot of you did actually, what was really a good idea. Some of you did like 2, and then you did the rest blue,
You
and
can't
then
do this one
3,
because it
and then the
matches
rest
that
blue.
one.
That was good. You
You
added
gotta
a
pick
little
a
more red,
different
some
number
more
of
blue.
reds.
That was a good idea. Good idea. Okay, so listen, we're gonna practice it a little bit more. So once you have that done, go ahead and lift and turn all the way to the back. Now this time they want us to have our counters. So red and yellow crayon. Okay, no, you can't do the same as this one. So you have to pick a different amount of red. Remember, all these colors, all these cubes have to be colored in. So pick a different amount of red. How many can be red? Okay, there's 3 red.
Okay, red and yellow.
Do that.
We need a red and yellow.
3 red.
Red and yellow.
1, 3,
We need a red and yellow, yes.
2,
We need a red and a yellow.
3.
Red and yellow.
And now all red. Okay?
Okay.
Got it?
We're done now.
There you go. All of them red. No, all of them. All of them. All, yes, the whole 10 ring has to be colored in. You can't leave any of them white. Color all the rest of these blue. Because right now, you only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors. I need all 10 of them colored. No, Aiden. 1, 2, 3. Those are red, right? Now, all the rest of these have to be blue.
Yeah,
Look at the blue. Always have to go left to right. Left to right. Color each one in. So you can see, you have 1, 2,
1 on?
3, 4,
Yep, those are the 2 colors
5,
we need. Red and
6,
yellow.
7. That helps us count, okay? Alright. Okay, guys,
You
listen.
have a red and a yellow, red and yellow.
Here we go.
Awesome.
So now we're showing ways to make 4. Okay? They showed you an example, and they did ways to make 3. So see how they started with all red? So that's what we're going to do. I want you to do all of these red first to start off.
Top one.
All the counters are red. 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 You gotta listen. So Finn, color them in red. You're not using your blue anymore, guys. Just the red and yellow. So, do you see why they have 4 and 0? Because all 4 are red, so trace that with your pencil. It's 4 and 0. Yeah. Yeah, guys, when you color, goes for a couple of you. I do not want you doing this. Just going, okay, look at all 4 are colored. No. No, no, no. That's not how it works. Okay, you have to color in each one. Because then you're able to count them as you do. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? So now remember the pattern. We start with 4 red. So now you're going to take 1 red away and add a yellow at the end. So go ahead and color. red. How many are you gonna color red this time? Jenna? 3. Okay, so 3 red and 1 yellow. Guys, listen, I'm not doing it on the board. You have to do it by yourself.
Okay, so then write that
If
number.
you know how to continue the pattern, I want you to do it on your own. Go for it. So now write down how many are red, how many are yellow. Okay?
Good.
So in the next row, look at, they got it started for you.
Okay, they gave us
We're not using
started,
blue,
so
so
how
you
many
can
do
do
we have to do red?
See, they started it for you. They said 2. So 2
So they gave
are
us the number already, so how many do we have?
red. So then how many are yellow? Madeline.
So we had 4 here, and we had 3 reds.
How many?
How many do we have here?
2.
We had 4.
Yep. So continue that pattern. You're taking 1 red away. Where's your yellow?
We're counting them down, we're counting down.
So
4,
it has to be yellow, right?
3.
Keep
Yep,
continuing the
and
pattern.
then
You're taking
they gave us
1
that
red
number.
away
So there's 2.
and add a yellow. Dean, turn around. Alina, get to work.
And
You
the
guys
rest
are,
yellow, and the rest
you
yellow.
need to try to do it on your own first. Okay, so how many red are you doing this time?
Okay.
Come on, you
And
got
then
it. You're not
your
test
number.
buddy. What do you do next?
Okay.
How many? So color that many red. Keep going then, right?
4, 3, 2.
Alright, so remember, say your pattern.
Got it.
Hey, you're not doing it. Your pattern. You need to be working. How many are red?
Backwards, right?
It's telling you right here.
4 and 3 and 2.
2. Keep going.
So if I had 4.
Okay, guys, a lot of you are just sitting here now. Okay, after 2, look at, you did 4. Then how many were red?
There you go. You got it.
3. Okay, 3 were red and 1.
And the rest
So then it's 2 and 2. So now what comes next? 4, 3, 2, 1. So let's keep going. I shouldn't be doing this up here for you because guys, you're going to do this by yourself on the test tomorrow. Okay, so let's do it. So 1 red, how many yellow then do you have? Come on, start coloring. Let's go. Let's go. How many are yellow? How many are yellow? How many, Dean? 3. Alright, so in the last one, how many are going to be red now, Will? No, how many are red? 0 are red. And how many are yellow? 4. Okay. Alrighty. So fill in all those numbers. Hey, Julian, okay, make sure you come back and fix that. This is what I just told you. Alright, you guys kind of get it? Alright, we're going to do another review with it though. Okay, but I'm going to come around and grab these first. Aiden, you got to finish coloring. What color is it? You have to tell me. Come on, you got to figure that out. We already did all red. This is the reds. How many are red? What's that number? 0. So how many are yellow? 4. Okay. Oh yeah. Alright. We got them up. We got color now. How many? Remember, these are your reds. This is the yellow. So how many are yellow? How many are red? You can write the numbers in. Okay, what's the red? What's the blue?
How many 3s we got here?
Okay, how many red? Okay. Got it?
I have to take my kids together.
Okay, you guys got this? Grab it. Alright, I'm gonna do a review with them on some of this, but then I'll